It's cash, so it doesn't count as spending money.
I will be wearing a large t-shirt.
I was hoping to get a library card.
Oh, and third and final update.
You cheated him.
A little.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. We got the laundry going in the back. We have a meal in the slow cooker. The sun is up. Welcome back. I'm Dillon, and I thought today it's time that you all get to know me a little bit better. So I have prepared 3 updates, 2 facts, and 1 agenda for an incredibly on-brand Dill day. Update number 1 is that I did not sleep well last night. I woke up at about 4:30 with some quite profound indigestion. You know, the fact that I stayed up late and had a dinner of 3 brownies and a Dr. Pepper, you know, that is kind of ringing true of maybe the cause. But I already had this day planned and some of the things aren't open tomorrow, so I'm being strong and brave, and nonetheless, she is persisting. Update number 2 is last time I talked to you, I had a really uncomfortable desk chair. And this past work week, in place of that, I put our living room club chair. And while it does not fit aesthetically or even physically, like it technically physically fits, but design-wise it does not fit the space, my back was so thankful for the switch this week. So that's really motivating me to get an actual comfortable desk chair for me to sit in all day. Oh, and third and final update is that we are familiar with my ideas notebook, and I took some time to decorate it with some stickers I had lying around. I think she is quite cute, and I love her. Okay, that's enough yapping for now. I'll give you my facts a little later today, but let's go ahead and talk about our agenda. What are we getting up to today? Stop number 1 is going to be the public library. I grew up here, and I had a library card as a child, and then I went away to college, and now we are back, and it is time to get a new library card. So that's very exciting. We'll go through that process, maybe browse around a little bit, maybe check out a book or 2. Stop at number 2, we will be hitting a thrift store or 2. Now, I love thrifting. I usually go at least once a week to either a thrift store or an antique store. Now, I did go to an antique store earlier this week, and I did spend some money, so I think we're gonna be giving ourselves a budget for this thrift store adventure. After that, the objective is to take ourselves on a little solo lunch date. That's one of my New Year's goals, is to eat out in public by myself some more, and we can talk more about that later, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be up for eating, given last night's activities, but I gotta eat something, so we'll figure that out. And then I would love to go to a park. I'd love to go to a park, sit around, read, maybe take a little walk, get outside, move the body a little. So we will be stopping at a park, don't know which one yet. And then we're gonna come home, get in our comfies, get all cozy. I want to sew something, just anything, just a little something, get some stitches on something, and then watch some reality TV. That sounds like a beautiful day to me, and I hope you agree because you're coming along with me. We're a little bit bundled up because it's about 30 degrees out, but I think it feels nice and refreshing, personally. Let's head to the library. I'm so excited.
My favorite place in... Yay, we appreciate that.
Hi, good morning.
My favorite shopping store.
I was hoping to get a library card.
Do you have your ID?
I do.
So you'll know that this is the correct one.
Perfect.
Alrighty, and you are all set.
Thank you so much. That was just so lovely. One of the things I love about libraries is that you can look something up and it will tell you exactly where it is via number system, a decimal system, some may say. And so I looked in their catalog, looked at a book, saw the numbers, went straight to it, was able to find it. So my haul, I got What My Mother and I Don't Talk About. This is an essay collection about different writers' relationships with their mothers. I've read about half of this before. I checked it out at the library years and years and years ago, and I never finished it. So I wanted to finish it. And then off the recommendation from Sally Dar Griffin's vlog, I got Piglet by Lottie Hazel. Now we're going to go to a thrift store that's near here and then reassess on the lunch situation. Like I said before, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money today or here, really ever, but I find a way. So I am limiting my Goodwill adventure to this crisp $20 bill, and it's cash, so it doesn't count as spending money. I'm getting toasty. I was really trying not to film strangers in there because, well, I don't even think that needs a because. I spent $13. So I have 7 left. I really hit like a sleepy wall. I am so sleepy, so I think that means it's time to think about lunch. Put my keys. I want to head back towards the side of town where we live, get some lunch, and then maybe hit another thrift store, but probably just go to the park. I'm sleepy. He did not charge me for everything I just bought. I know the plan was to go to a park next. As much as I would love to do that, I think it feels great outside right now. It's like a little bit chilly, but the kind that I would enjoy being in. Medically, I need to go lay down. Except I see another thrift store right there. Do I do it? It's a dill day, so I think the answer is I do it, and then I go home and I lay down. If I take a nap, that'd be very on brand. Okay, we're going to the other thrift store and then I'm going home. I only have $2 left. I think I am far too sleepy to enjoy that. There is also not anything that I needed in there. There were 2 groups of teenagers in there, and at one point they found each other and they didn't know the other group was there, and they knew each other and they're like, dude, no way. And they're like, oh, it's my first time here. And they started giving each other thrift tips and like talking about what they like and like discussing their style, and I really enjoyed seeing that. I avoided them like the plague because teenagers are the scariest people on earth, but I enjoyed seeing that. I'm headed home. I'm so tired. We made it home. Really what we should be cheering is that I made it home without falling asleep behind the wheel. I'm so sleepy, which reminds me, I owe you 2 fun facts about me. Fact number 1, I love to be cozy. And so I present to you my cozy uniform, aka my comfies. Item number one, and of most importance, no matter the time of year, no matter the weather, I will be wearing a large t-shirt. Typically, no bra underneath, but I'm being civilized. I have company over, so I'm wearing a sports bra. And for extra comfort today and a little bit extra warmth, I'm wearing a waffle Henley on top of it. But this specific shirt, I think it's a 2XL or a 3XL. And it has the most holes of all of my shirts combined. And it's so incredibly soft and one of my favorite, most comforting t-shirts. So that is item number one in my cozy uniform. Item number two, you see in this gorgeous magenta color. I call these my Barneys, as they resemble a purple dinosaur that we all know and love. These are my favorite sweatpants. They check every single box of what I love and need in sweatpants. And I typically don't believe in getting something in every color or having multiple of something in the same color, because typically you don't actually need more than just one. In this case, I have two pair, these and a cream, and I need both of them because I wear them every single week, multiple times a week. They're necessary. And then finally, working our way all the way down to the toes here, I feel like I'm yelling. We have my slippies. Now, these are hard sole. That is a main selling feature for me, that they are hard sole. So that way I am able to go outside and run what I call domestic errands. And that's running to the car, getting the mail. In incredibly dire times, taking the trash out. Those are domestic errands, and I can do those in my slippies because they're hard sole. Now, a rule with slippies is that as soon as you feel your feet sweating, you have to take them off, or they will stink up in a way that is irreversible. Another important part of being cozy is that you will typically find me in the corner of the couch under a blanket. And the size of blanket is really important to me. A typical throw blanket is not nearly large enough. If it's just covering my legs, that's not enough. I typically use a king size blanket for ultimate comfort. And that way it's over me, it's tucked under, it's tucked up here as a little extra pillow. I'm surrounded. And if I'm really getting serious about it, I have my king blanket on top, and I'll have a smaller throw or a queen blanket around here as kind of like a poncho kind of wrap situation. And I do that most days. That's how much I love being cozy. That's fact number one. Fact number two is that I edited my first video when I was 10 years old, and that was 17 years ago now. So over those 17 years, I've accumulated a lot of video equipment, specifically audio equipment. So I'm going to be testing some of them out over the course of the next few times I see you, just to see what's best. In the last one, I used my phone, my voice memos app. I do have this tiny mic, but if I remember, sometimes it has a high frequency noise. But then this is my like really fancy audio recorder. This probably gets the best quality sound. It's just a little more bulky. I do have a couple other options. Another option, which is an on mic camera. I'm recording on this as a backup in case like that's not working so well, but I'll switch back and forth between the audio so you can hear the difference. And then I have this receiver, which goes with this lav mic, and also as an option, this microphone. And I would love to just walk around carrying this microphone and talking to you all. I think this is my ultimate option. The receiver's not working right now because I need a 9-volt battery, and like, who has 9-volt batteries? I love a handhold mic like this, something, because it gives my hands something to do, and it feels a little more natural than like holding up my phone. So fact number 2 is that I made my first video when I was 10. And bear with me as I figure out the best audio situation. I just want y'all to hear me loud and clear. I'm born to be working with a condenser mic like this. Okay. Good evening. I've been horizontal on the couch since we last spoke, but we have a tradition in our home where anytime we come home from shopping, we must give each other a haul. So Zach is off camera right here, and I'm just going to be sharing my purchases with everyone today. This is the shirt that I sent you a photo of. A little short sleeve button up.
Nice.
And they're little stars. I thought it was cutie. It's like a weird brand, but it's 100% cotton. I got this little oval frame to use for signage for our wedding. I got these are like definitely art caddies, but I got them as shower caddies for our wedding. And the issue that I've been having with shower caddies, as I told you, is that I refuse to pay more than $2. Like, this is a $2 item. And I was seeing them for $3, $4, $5. Blasphemy. And so these three were all in different aisles.
What?
And this one was $1, this one is $3, and this one was $1. Mm-hmm. But I stacked them with all the $1 out.
You cheated them.
A little.
You cheated them out of $2.
And because I refused to pay $3 for one of these. And so he started, when they were checking me out, they started taking them apart, and I was like, oh no. But these two were stuck together, and the $3 is underneath. So I got them all for $1 each. And then I got some wine glasses. Got blue.
Nice.
I think this is green.
I think so, yeah.
Green. And they're all in sets of 2, so they're 2 of each. This one's fun. Blue.
Wow.
It's a good one. And that's my haul. Hey y'all, it's Monday. I really left you hanging. Saturday was an experiment in delirium, in sleep deprivation. Saturday was an absolute blur. I felt like I was just floating along the entire time, but boy did I still have a blast. The rest of that evening, I was glued to the couch, continued watching reality TV, and then I got a much needed good night's sleep. And then to catch you up to today, yesterday, we had a really relaxing day. We went to breakfast at one of our favorite places. I watched more reality TV. I'm about a third of the way into Piglet, and I'm really enjoying it. I have, I think, 3 or 4 episodes left of this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then I'm done with the year 2011. And we cleaned our apartment. We kind of did our Sunday reset. But boy, was Saturday weird. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this winding and weird journey. Next time you see me, I will be right here in this same outfit. I'm going to be taking y'all along with me on an atypical work week in my life. So I can't wait to share that part of my life with y'all. Thanks again for coming over, and I'll see you next time.